Matcha has grown beyond being just a cup of tea to reshape lifestyles around the world. The matcha craze is spreading like wildfire, not only through drinks and desserts, but also across fashion and beauty.
말차가 이제 단순한 차를 넘어 전 세계 라이프스타일을 뒤흔들고 있습니다. 음료와 디저트는 물론 패션과 뷰티 전반에까지 말차 열풍이 거세게 확산되고 있습니다.
That's right. So, you know what the difference between green tea and matcha is?
I do. I know my teas.
Yeah? Well,
What's
I
the
just
difference?
learned it. So
Did you?
wanna,
Tell me the fresh
why
news.
don't you tell me? I think you would know more about it than me, to be honest.
Okay. The most interesting thing that I think people don't realize is that they are the same species.
Okay.
사실 말차랑 녹차가 같은 종이에요.
네.
But the way they are grown is different. So one's grown in the shade, that's
Okay.
matcha, matcha, and then one's grown in the sun, and that's green tea.
Really?
Yeah, and then
All right.
you both steam it, dry it, and then for the green tea, you let it steep.
Deep, like normal tea.
Yeah, like soak it in water. For matcha, you actually grind the leaves and then drink it in a powder form.
So probably better for your health because you
Yeah.
can get all the nutrients, all the benefits from the tea leaves and there's a lot of them. People say it's really, really good for you.
Yeah, polyphenols, antioxidants.
Exactly.
It's more concentrated in matcha.
Yeah, and it's got a lot of caffeine, not quite as much of coffee, but it says apparently it has a more steady buzz
Release.
from the caffeine in matcha than there is in coffee.
That's right. That's the case for all teas because 커피는 이제 카페인이 확 올라갔다가 딱 떨어지죠. We call it a coffee crash or a
Right,
caffeine crash. 그런데 for teas, the caffeine is released more slowly. It's a sustained release.
So we're talking about a lot of trends these days.
Yeah.
You might want to bring your big matcha to a baseball game if you really want to jump on all the bandwagons that we're talking about these days. Searches for matcha online, over 1,000% increase compared to last year.
You know how we were talking about MZ women driving the trend for the baseball? I think it's exactly
Yeah.
the same demographic that's driving the trend for matcha.
I think they're driving a lot of trends because they love shopping.
They love shopping and they love posting it online on their social media.
Right, which drives the trend more. And they also love taking care of themselves. And matcha is so good for your health. And you can put it in so many different products. And you see it
Right.
more and more these days, of course, in perfume even, and lots of hand creams and other beauty products.
I don't know how it will work as a perfume, but I have definitely seen it being listed as one of the notes
Right.
in perfume.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. But even the color is becoming popular. Even
Matcha green?
Matcha green is more popular in clothing these days.
How are we measuring it? So they go out into the streets and more people are wearing that shade of green or?
Yeah, well, you can't see them when they stand in front of a matcha bush. That's how you know.
Matcha
that it's
bush.
Matcha color.
그래서 마차와 관련된 모든 것들이 이제 인기가 있다고 하는데요. 단순 마시는 것 디저트뿐만 아니라 마차 색깔, 패션에 있어서 그 마차 색깔까지도 유행을 타고 있다고 합니다.
You know why it's becoming so popular?
Why?
Because everyone wants to be like Jenny.
Jenny, she endorsed matcha at
Yeah.
one point.
Jenny's a matcha drinker, and so apparently is Dua Lipa,
Okay, a big name.
Bella Hadid.
Okay, well.
So all these big stars are drinking matcha on their social media, so that's pushing the craze as well.
슈퍼 매거 인플루언서들이라고 할 수 있는 사람들이
네.
다 마차를 마시면서 이렇게 선풍적인 인기를 끌고 있습니다.
So that's causing matcha to grow beyond being just a simple cup of tea. If something grows beyond what it used to be, it means it's developing or expanding, surpassing its limitations.
Grow beyond 하면은 무언가를 넘어설 정도로 성장하다라는 뜻이죠.
네.
Grow beyond.
그럼요. Grow beyond, or if it's growing beyond very quickly, you could say it's spreading like wildfire. Spreading like wildfire is something things do a lot these days. You could also say going viral, for
Yeah.
example, is similar to spreading like wildfire. You think of a fire in the forest, like a forest fire or on the mountain, it spreads with great speed.
Right. 여기서 wildfire, wild는 이 들을 뜻하는 WILD인데 들불처럼 또는 산불처럼 순식간에 번지는 그런 유행, 트렌드를 spreading like wildfire 라고 한다고 할 수 있습니다. So if it's something that's spreading like wildfire online, then you can say it's going viral.
Yeah.
네, 바이럴을 탔다 이렇게도
네.
표현하죠.
That's a new way to say it. Although not that new anymore, I guess.
Yeah. New for you, dinosaur. Here's
Hey.
news. 네, listening, please. Please listen. 자, matcha has grown beyond being just a cup of tea to reshape lifestyles around the world. The matcha craze is spreading like wildfire, not only through drinks and desserts, but also across fashion and beauty.
Rosé of Blackpink has become the first K-pop artist to take home Song of the Year at the 2025 MTV Video Music Awards, one of America's 4 major music award shows.
블랙핑크의 멤버 로제가 미국의 4대 대중음악 시상식 중 하나인 2025 MTV 비디오 뮤직 어워즈에서 K-pop 가수 최초로 올해의 노래상을 수상했습니다.
Right, and I think we all know which song she won with. I can't get that song out of my head still.
네, 한국에서는 수능 금지곡이라고 하는데요.
그렇죠.
들어보셨나요?
네.
Oh, you know, really?
Of course. That song, I have an app on my phone when I have to get into my apartment. I told you about this. The app is called Apate.
yes.
So every time I go home, that song is in my head.
In your head.
Apate. So it's, of course, with Bruno Mars, who
Sure.
helped kind of push the popularity around the world, although Blackpink is just as popular as Bruno Mars. It's from her first solo album that was released last year called Rosé.
That's right. So she took home the astronaut man, right?
Yeah,
The VMAs.
Right. That huge award, yeah.
Right.
Have you played that game before? It's a drinking game, right?
It is. But because I spent my teens and 20s abroad,
Okay.
I did not play this game at all. But I have seen
Because
it
you wouldn't be
being...
drinking in your teens, of course.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes. But in Korea, they do it at 그 대학교 MT.
그렇죠.
그렇죠. 이런 데에서 하니까 해외에서 대학교를 나와서 이런 건 안 했는데 뮤직비디오에서 하는 거는 봤어요.
Yeah.
And I've seen it go viral online where kids of all ages,
Right.
without drinks, without
Sure.
alcohol, they're doing the game.
Yeah, now everyone's playing it. It hit 100 million streams only 7 days after it was released on
Oh my
Spotify.
goodness.
It got up to number 3 on the Hot 100, which was a new record for a K-pop artist, a female artist.
That's right. 그래서 공개 7일 만에 스포티파이 1억 스트리밍을 달성했고요. 또 미국 빌보드 메인 싱글 차트인 핫 100에서 최고 3위를 이루었습니다. And this was a first for a K-pop female artist.
Right.
I'm sure we're limiting it to a female artist because BTS
There has been.
has achieved similar successes.
Right. They have taken home a lot of awards. When you take something home, it means, in this case, like you win because you get to literally take it home with you. So you take home the prize, you win the prize.
네, take home은 정말 직역하는 그대로 집에 가져가다라는 뜻인데 상을 얘기할 때는 상을 탔다라는 뜻이 되죠. 상을 집에 가져갈 수 있으니까요.
You can also say your take home pay, which means how much money that you make, how much
yeah.
money you get to take home with you at the end of the day.
네, take home pay는 그러니까 일을 끝나고 나서 실질적으로 내가 받는 돈을 뜻합니다.
그럼요.
Here is the article once again. Rosé of Blackpink has become the first K-pop artist to take home Song of the Year at the 2025 MTV Video Music Awards, one of America's 4 major music award shows.